Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Callie.
And I'm Night.
And welcome back to...
The Great Ace Eternity.
It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's been...
Night was just asking me what the hell we were even doing. Last time.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm the one with the bad memory. But there's no cat.
Assuming that's what's supposed to be there.
Oh my, Miss Belova's case is open.
It's completely empty inside. But according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there.
Yes, the friend that she had to keep secret.
Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard on the SS Bruja.
Fish bait.
I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. Well, look around the room. It can't be that far gone. And more to the point, where the hell did it go?
To Timbuktu.
Could it be in the bed? It looks like there's an engraving in it. I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Well, how would you know that? That's not your stuff.
I don't think it's in the bed, but... Now, Hoda-san, are you there?
Sorry? I'm right here, yes? Why?
Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home.
Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know.
Well, anyways, I'm not sure anyone can fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes.
I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlov's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. We hit the bed, not the closet.
Guess it's counted as one.
But it's checkmarking but not the bed.
Well, it's check marking over here where I hit. But here's the thing. If it's something to look at, it goes like that. If it's normal, it's that.
Gotcha. This cabin door is the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin does. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from outside.
Yes, it's not particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across of its own accord, would it?
No, and the door's made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside.
And it seals up perfectly, too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing through a thread through a crack around the closed door, either.
Seem to know a lot of tricks about opening doors. Starting to see why they suspect me.
The whole thread to unlock and lock a door comes from a Sherlock Holmes
book. Yes, I know. But all I wanted to say was, Jill, the master of unlocking.
This isn't Resident Evil.
Ah, yes, they're displayed in this cabin, too. Look, the SS Brujas rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. So technically Kazuma was also breaking the rule because he had his sword.
Yeah, but I think he secured special right for that, it said earlier.
I'm sure he did, and we went over that in, a couple of episodes.
Because I remember something about him almost not coming because they almost didn't let him bring his sword.
He's so insecure about his dick.
It's a samurai thing. You know it. Anyway, I suppose Miss Pelova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean.
Wonder where her friend has disappeared to anyway. He's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just in this room.
I just hope Seaman Strokonov doesn't find it and throw it overboard.
Oh, so do I. It's gotta be in here somewhere. All the books have toppled over together. Look, every single one.
Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though.
It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin.
Perhaps. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase.
Really? Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company?
Alright then. No one said she hated ballet, just the company she worked for. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage.
What? Not everything bad happens on this ship because of me, you know. It's that stupid detective.
Well, anyways, I'll set them straight again here, too. I don't like seeing things in disarray.
He's missing his bell thing.
His what thing?
The bell thing that he had in the other room, too.
Oh, that makes sense now.
What?
Well, there's a little broken bell thing on the floor in the other room.
Yeah, from our statue. There's just a few books on the desk, nothing else, by the looks of it.
Well, Miss Pilova only ran away from the ballet last night. She hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all.
That's true. Wonder what kind of books she likes to read. They're probably all in Russian anyway.
Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pilova enjoys reading.
Whoa.
Books written in Russian.
Thanks. I think I probably already knew that.
It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that.
I know, I was gonna move myself back, but it's like, I want people to know that, like, the first case was as far as I could even watch, because that fucking woman just infuriated me. And it's like, this is not predetermined or pre-done, it's just like, pfft.
Anyway.
Oh, that didn't taste good. That was a burger.
The burgers tasted good, but that's probably the garlic in the burger. I love garlic. Don't die on your drink.
Your burgers taste better going down.
Well, I hope so. Anyway, it would seem the teapot is empty.
So the natural conclusion is the Russians are a very thirsty people. We're a hardy people.
Or, because Miss Palova only came to this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be either.
It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd laid 1,000 to 1 on it.
Okay, he doesn't want to be wrong. You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san?
As my mother would say, what does this have to do with the price of tea in China?
Well, we were talking about tea. I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor.
It doesn't look like it's been dropped. Well, it was put there deliberately. Yeah, there's one in your room, too. I guess Kasuma really did think you were his pet.
Do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here?
What? A leak?
Is the ship quite safe?
I'm sure that even if there's just a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is gonna go down.
No, you're right. Of course you're right.
She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she?
I think I forgot to check this.
The most important thing.
Yeah.
So this ventilator connects to Kasuma's cabin next door.
Yes, although what a fool a ship builder must be to open a ventilator into another room.
Maybe. So that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm.
Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. No, it's more of to do to help with airflow, since you can't have a ventilator out to the fucking ocean. But if you don't have airflow going, the rooms will get very, very stuffy.
Like my room, because I have no vents.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That is a possibility. And last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled band coming out of this ventilator. Wait, is her friend a snake?
No, that's from the Sherlock Holmes book, though.
Yeah.
No, it's nice.
Oh.
The
Right.
point of these, they have relations, but not, like, full copies.
There's one of these next door, next to the bed Kazuma's cabin, too.
Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist.
She barely hesitated there, and she gave it a good tug, too.
Is that the bell you thought that statue was holding?
No, but here's the thing.
I know, the bell that's broken on the other side.
No. Earlier in this caveat, she even said, don't tug it just to bother people.
Oh.
So it's like, you fucking hypocrite.
But yeah, I don't think that dude's supposed to have a bell. I think the bell that's broken is from his version of that.
That's what I said. So I said, where's this one's bell?
Yeah, when you were talking about the statues, I'm confused.
If it's the same statue.
Yeah, the statues don't have the bell. The ribbony thing does.
Oh, so that purple bell thing was supposed to be from that?
Yeah, because when you hit that, it rings.
Okay. Weird place for that to be.
Not really.
And also, they're gonna realize that they're in somebody else's room and kick them out.
Yeah, but it's all Cinderella thing.
Dipshit.
No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come.
We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in here.
I wanted them to. It would have been funny.
The bag. Oh, wait, no, it was the wrong.
What?
I was like the bag on the floor there, but it's like, oh, never mind. It's.
Oh, so I already looked at it.
Oh, I knew that was gonna be a thing.
What?
That box. This one.
Oh, I thought I already.
No.
I'm trying to get it on perfectly, but it can't. I suppose every cabin, not captain, has a paper basket.
I mean, every captain would have
Why
one, too.
can I not speak? Also, if you check the ones in the SS and you get a great book.
You also get the captain's vomit.
Yeah, no. Shall
We'll
we?
have a little look and see what's been thrown away. Jesus.
No, hold on, son. It's poor etiquette to go shuffling through someone's rubbish, you know. Yeah, but it's perfectly legal because it's technically now public property since you threw it away.
Just ask the Pokemon universe.
Just ask the police.
No, I know.
If you don't want police finding something, don't put it out in the trash can.
Oh, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of garbage now.
However, these are special circumstances, I think.
Exactly. We have no choice. There's always a choice. There's hardly anything in here at all, because she hasn't been there that long.
Oh, well, that's a little disappointing.
Well, it just saved randomly.
Oh, that's nice. I can't find anything.
I would have said the passage, but okay. Oh.
Don't know why. I had
So
to
this
think.
ventilator journaling's with Miss Pavlova's cabin.
Yes, that's right.
Just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. A speckled band, as he described it.
If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it, but she seemed as baffled as we were.
Yeah. Wonder if she's telling us everything, though. Obviously not.
I'm not sure.
No, most people aboard would say the same about me, but there was something about that woman and that didn't sit right with me. The only reason they would say that about you is because they think you did it.
Also, you were hiding in a wardrobe the whole time. Oh yeah, see, the bed has a color thing there too.
Okay. I mean, it's just that it's the same room flipped over. This is where Kazuma spent his final moments, writing in his diary.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. What looks like a sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Looking at his writing here on this page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone.
Kazuma-sama left us with a valuable clue in these words, I'm sure of it. We have to solve this mystery, Naruto-san.
We will.
Yeah, it wasn't checked off, so I thought I'd...
Yeah, no, I know. Neither's that.
Which is weird.
All the books provided for passengers occupying this cabin neatly arranged on the shelf.
They were all over the place when you first looked around, if you remember.
Oh yeah, and you tidied them up, didn't you?
You have to look after the ship's property. Unruly behavior in the cabins leads to damage.
It really wasn't me who knocked them over.
Well, anyway, I feel much better now they're neatly lined up. I can't relax when things aren't tidy. See, we've already read half of these, so I don't know.
Why is it saying that we haven't?
Yeah, because like this thing.
Really such a...
It's really such a beautiful color, this glass.
Looks like whatever was broken clean in two. But the other half is nowhere to be seen.
And then there's the brick-colored mark.
Which is shoe polish, according to the great detective you seem to know all about.
I suppose it must be from Kazuma-san's shoes.
Maybe. But what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure it's shoe polish and not something else?
But because he's a great detective, of course.
That's hardly a reason, isn't it?
See here, this is on the floor because it fell off the table.
Mm-hmm.
And it went boop.
Was the table?
It's checked.
Oh, okay. There was something else that... I mean, that's just the... So this is the... So it's clear that these letters were written in ink that was somehow spelt on the floor. And they spell the Russian word for wardrobe.
It does seem to be unambiguous pointer to you now, Naruto-san, as you were sleeping in there.
To be truly unambiguous, it should have just spelt out my name, don't you think?
Well, either way, one fact remains. It's hard to imagine Kazuma-sama would have written his last words or word in Russian.
Which begs the question of who did write it. I just realized, like, if his whole thing was, like, she thought he was gonna rat her out, that, like, she probably opened the wardrobe and saw that you were sleeping in there. So she's setting you up.
I do know this case, so I can't tell you anything. You know that.
Did he write it or did she? You can tell me that much.
Is it weird that I don't remember?
No. We just
like, I remember how he died. I just don't remember, like, every single detail.
You were the worst. It's Pablo's cabin.
Okay. This could be our chance. Yeah, okay. I think we've read this before.
Did look at the whole cabin. Oh, hello.
Well, you're new. Oh, Mr. Holmes, look.
Wow. You never know where he's going to turn up next, do you?
Also, I did not expect that kind of, like, quarter turn look from her.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself.
Is this what we were supposed to do first?
Maybe. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I did it the great detective way.
As I had to, like, sit up to get her to remind her to do her voice. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us?
Or he's simply in extremely high spirits. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew.
I think he's still singing.
And through it all, when there was no... I can't sing. He's lucky Sherlock was about... I said Sherlock.
Oh, it sounded like you said.
I don't pronounce S's all the time, properly.
Excuse me.
I solved it all, and I stood tall. I did it the great detective way.
Mr. Holmes!
What is it? Do you want to fight him? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing, and I was just about to reach the climactic finish.
This is not what I was talking about in the last couple of episodes where I said he gets weird, but, like, you gotta admit, it's quite impressive the animation that they've done here. Sorry, I thought you were never gonna stop, so I figured it was good a time as any.
I barely nearly dropped you on the floor with one of my famous right hooks.
Yeah, you were the one on the floor. With the dinosaur. Alright, I get the picture. Now, could you just put the fists away? The fisty cups?
Sorry, I just made myself yawn. Mr. Holmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah, yes, that. I was immersed in the study of the ship's logs as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh, yes, the ship's log.
And did you find anything useful from it?
Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank.
Which means that there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so...
You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You have been utterly blinded by it.
Sorry?
Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Holmes? Observe the other pages and all shall become clear.
Oh, probably writing underneath.
Nope. It would seem the same crewman off stand sentry in this first-class cabin.
Passageway.
Yeah. When there's nothing to report, you write nothing to report. Therefore, if nothing's written...
You told me that 2 episodes.
I know, but I'm saying if nothing is written, that means something happened. And he has almost a religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour.
Oh, he writes that every 30 minutes?
Nothing to report. Precisely, put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean... Yes, there are circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened?
As if he knows.
That remains a mystery for now. But we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log into your mental file.
The ship's log has been entered into the court record. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective.
Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. That makes, Holmes... I don't know why
what makes Holmes brilliant.
Yeah, but...
his way.
I know, but some reason the sentence is like, that doesn't look right to me.
It should have a comma between the Holmes.
Oh, ouch.
A headache. What is it? Are you hurt?
Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be affected with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more.
Why was she unaffected?
Well, my friends, until our next encounter, Because she's not in first class.
I don't think, what's his nuts would be either. Hosonaga? He had a headache as well.
Let's just put it this way. She is not an individual that would have had any worry.
He's still
Also,
singing to
she
himself.
might have. I don't know.
I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. I mean, it's not a very big hall, so that's not a surprise. Something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought.
It's just... Well, I feel the same.
Sorry?
Ever since I woke up this
Oh.
morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing.
Oh, you too?
I think in her case it's because, as a Japanese woman, she's not supposed to complain about things like that.
Oh.
So she keeps herself, like, if she's, like, her head's hurting, she just keeps it quiet.
That woman should be seen and never heard.
Unfortunately.
To the log, I guess? Like, examine the...
I was trying to remember the button. Yeah, see? From 2 all the way to 5:30.
Duty crewman Biff Stroganoff.
Oh wait, was it another one? Yes. I'm not sure why. 9th of January.
Maybe you're supposed to zoom in on the... Not, like, the blank page. I don't know.
No, doesn't do anything.
Alright. Even though there was...
I think it just automatically does it for everything. Maybe if we move here now.
Sherlock will be sitting in the...
What's that?
No.
It's already past that sound.
Oh god, it's the siren hood!
Shut down the engines immediately! Vessel sighted a quarter-mile full! Full stop! Hard to starboard! All hands race for impact!
What the fuck?
I think we're about to crash into another ship.
What? That was a terrible one on my part.
I can't stand! Susato-san, hold on to me! Oh wait, that was you! I'm Susato-san! Hold on to myself!
Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured?
I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruto-san.
You guys should have just crashed on the bed.
Well, if it was tilting this way, it was tilting away from the bed.
Looks like we avoided the collision.
I think...
Yeah, the ship has come to a stop.
Oh my goodness. What about you, Naruto-san? Are you okay?
What about her poor cat? I'm fine.
Well, we haven't found them to know where they are.
Yeah, but they could be hurt. Hello? Is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like...
Inspector... Hososaga. No.
Is that you in there, Naruto-san? Unbolt the door, quickly! What? The bolt? It's been like that the
Look
whole
at
time.
that. The door's bolted.
Did you do that, Susato-san?
No, I didn't touch it.
Clearly not. Well, that's strange. How did... And... look at all the books.
I have one question.
Hmm?
Because it's all tilted with the ship, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck we get back in our own cabin?
You're not in your own cabin.
Yes, exactly. If the bolt's switched, how we get back in? It lock us out.
Because the other guy's in there still.
Ah, true. We would have been really fucked.
I'm sure they could have forced it open like they did last time. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll force it open next time.
This has been Gally.
This has been nice.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye bye, everybody.